This is Dr. Gerard at Lakewoods Chiropractic in Forest Lake, Minnesota, and I was just asked the other day, you know, if chiropractic is so great and chiropractic does so many amazing things, why does the medical profession as a whole tend not to embrace it? Or certainly not promote it as much as they could for most of their people that they work with and most of their patients. And you know, there's so many ways I could go with that answer, but I think I like to always break them down in about three major reasons why I believe that's the way that it is. Number one is I really still believe that most doctors that are busy in practice, or most professionals in the medical industry, just don't really know a lot of what chiropractic really can do. I just don't know that they see it enough. I don't know that many of them have experienced it enough for themselves. I think that a lot of them are curious. I certainly think that in today's world they're more interested than ever before, but I really think that there's just this question that they don't really know what it can and do and benefit patients with. Number two, I think sometimes there's just some old biases. You know, there's just some biases that this thing that isn't as in their mind as scientific or as structured. It doesn't fit in a hospital setting, and so because of that, and because of what they heard and what their parents or their grandparents or their generations before them have kind of told them, they just don't believe that it's an option because it's just alternative. It's just different, and because it's different, it just doesn't seem to have the validity or the science or the evidence that they're looking for to justify it. The third reason I always say, and this is the reason that we just hate to go down this road, but we all know that the world of medicine is a business. It's an incredible business. An incredible amount of money flows through medicine. And let's just not fool ourselves to think that if, let's just say I had headaches for years and I was on medications for years, and all of a sudden now I could go to this other alternative that wouldn't require any medications, that I could essentially heal myself without drugs, without surgery, you know, and I could stop spending all that money there, you know, with that profit, the medical industry. And the answer is, well, obviously not. And so there's certainly a bias related to that, because listen, you know, I mean, there's always a place, and there's a place at the table for all professions in the medical industry, and we need everybody to work together. But just realize that chiropractic plays an incredibly powerful role in helping people without drugs, without surgery, without needles, and without this and without that. And that's a huge play, into the system. Plus, we're the only ones that focus on the spine and nervous system as the greatest healer in the body that doesn't need drugs and surgeries to be able to help itself. So if you're looking for answers, and maybe you're sitting out there right now and you're suffering, you have pain and you want answers, maybe this thing called chiropractic can help. This is Dr. Gerard at Lakewoods Chiropractic in Forest Lake, Minnesota.